What is good, Neo family? It's your boy Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the one and only Neo stock and why I'm still super bullish for the future of this company. I'm also going to talk about why on earth the stock is still in the red, even though it is a little bit undervalued, and why I still see this thing making a big move in the future. I'm also going to talk about the overall stock market and the latest pieces of news that just came out that are definitely going to affect it. I'm going to talk about the latest pieces of news affecting Neo and what I see playing out for the future, and what Neo put on their Twitter page that makes me super excited for the future. Now, before I say anything about Neo's future, before I talk about their Twitter page and their price movements, I do have to mention some very important things first. First off, I'm not a financial planner, guys. This is all for entertainment purposes only. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. It not only benefits me, but benefits the entire Neo community as a whole. And the last thing is, if you guys can, please check out the Moomoo link down below and in the description. If you do sign up for Moomoo, you're not only going to qualify for up to 5 free stocks, each worth up to $3,500, but you're also going to get a qualification for an iPhone 13 Pro giveaway, meaning you may win an iPhone 13 Pro by simply signing up with the link below. So with that out of the way, guys, let's get on with the video. So Neo is looking pretty good in my opinion, even though it is a little bit in the red. And I did tell you guys that I did think that this thing would run up today, especially with the overall market. But the thing is, there is a phenomenon that sometimes happens, and that is sometimes the market is in the green and Neo does not respond to it until the next day. And that's what I think is probably going to play out for Neo. I still think that maybe either tomorrow or starting next week, we're going to see a very good move to the upside, guys. It's still very undervalued, and this thing could easily run all the way back to the mid to high 30s very soon. Now, why am I saying this? Why do I keep telling you guys this? And why do I keep telling you that I'm super bullish? Well, let's just talk about what the indicators are showing, what's going on with the market first, before I go into more detail about Neo. So right now, look at the S&P 500. It's up about 1% for the day. The Apple stock is about 1.53% in the green, and that's because of some very bullish pieces of news that just came out. Check this out right here. The President of the United States, Joe Biden, further extended the student loan moratorium until May 1st amid the Omicron surge. So what does this basically mean? Whether you like this guy or not, it's up to you. But this was a positive piece of news that did affect the market in a positive way, alongside this right here, where he stated that he does not necessarily want there to be more lockdowns. Instead, he wants to help with more testing and very be supportive for the hospitals in the United States. So this was very good for the market. The market is responding in a very positive way. And the fear and greed index went from extremely fearful to a little bit more on the fearful side to now it's still fearful, but getting closer to the greedy side. So it's definitely improving, and that's a very good sign in my opinion. So here's the thing about Neo. Neo is still in the red, and it's very undervalued. Look at these indicators right here. Look at the CCI, the RSI, the MACD, and the EMAs. So the thing about Neo is, the company has caused nothing, next to nothing, for it to be this red. It makes no sense whatsoever. CCI is showing that this thing's undervalued. The RSI is at about 44.46, which is still pretty good, but not great in my opinion just yet. The MACD, however, is still showing that we're on a bit of a bullish cycle still, even though we did have a little bit red today. Our low point was about $27.79, and we did see consolidation at a higher range. Now we're currently trading below the exponential moving averages, or at least very close to the ones at a shorter time frame, which means that we're seeing a reversal, guys. We're on an upward trend still. Just because you're on an upward trend, it doesn't mean it's going to be green every day. There's going to be green, then a little bit red, then green. And I think we're going to continue to move to the upside. So what do I think is going to play out, guys? I told you guys yesterday, and I do apologize. I thought that the indicators were showing that we're going to have a very dramatic move to the upside because the overall market was looking very green. And look at Tesla, for instance. It was up about 7.49%. And Neo typically may take a little bit of time, okay? It may take a day or 2 days to really reflect that. So I'm still holding my same thesis. I think this thing is going to run up very soon to the low to mid $30 levels within a couple of days and a couple of trading days. I think either tomorrow or starting next week, we're going to see a lot of bullish moves. And I'm holding the same thesis that I have, guys. I'm not losing faith in this company, especially after the bullish pieces of news that are coming out. The thing that I want you guys to think about is the fact that Neo did nothing to cause it to be in the red. Neo is not the reason why it's in the red. It has to do with shorting and all sorts of crazy, things that are going on. I do think that there is some manipulation that plays a role too, but eventually, guys, I do see a very bullish reversal, and in my opinion, this is still a blessing. It's not a curse. It's a blessing because we have the opportunity to buy more shares at lower prices for even longer periods of time. So the thing is, it's very undervalued right now compared to where it was before. This thing was in the 40s for a very very long time in the past. Look at the share price over the longer period of time. This thing was trading in the $30 to $40 range normally, and I think that we're going to get back there very, very soon. So I'm still seeing a very bullish reversal, a very dramatic reversal coming. It's just that I don't exactly know when. I don't know if it's going to take a couple of days, if not a few weeks, but I'm still going to be optimistic, guys. I think it's going to come perhaps starting tomorrow, and then it's going to start for next week. I do see some bullish moves coming, so I'm not losing faith. Now let's just talk about what under the news is saying as well about NEO. And the thing is, the Motley Fool is talking about why is NEO in the red, and they have next to nothing negative to say. They're talking about the fact that, oh, the company has done a lot of very, very good things actually, yet the price is dropping and they can't really explain that. NEO Day, they announced a new car. They're announcing that they're going to be expanding to 25 countries, or at least planning to do that by 2025. They're crushing their deliveries. They're literally doing almost everything right, guys. And yet the stock price is down. That makes no sense whatsoever. The ET5 is going to be having a range of 620 miles. It's very affordable. It's a beautiful car. Their expansion is coming. They have new products coming. Their brand is getting better. I mean, it makes no sense whatsoever. Now, Barron's is trying to connect it to the fact that Senator Joe Manchin is not basically on par with Joe Biden's excessive spending bill, however you want to like put it. And my point is, that does not make sense in my opinion. It's just very hard to explain why this is happening. It's not the news that's causing it. This thing should be in the green. And right now, William Lee Bin, the CEO of NEO, is talking about, look, there's a chip shortage. They're doing what they can to improve. They're getting better. And very soon, we're going to see a lot of improvement in the company. The fundamentals are there. They're getting better. They're getting stronger. And he talks about the fact that the new sedan, the ET5, is going to absolutely crush it. It's their best product yet. It's going to be a good competitor for the Tesla Model 3. And I'm very, very excited, guys. Don't let people scare you. Look at this right here. The ET5 is going to ignite the senses. It's going to be an absolutely brilliant car. And I can't wait till they start delivering it, guys. They're going to crush it. It's a lot more affordable. It's going to crush it in China. Their battery swapping ambitions are going to get better. They are a beast. So this is how I see this company. In the long term, we're going to see a big explosion. In my opinion, it has the potential to hit hundreds of dollars a share, if not even 1,000. Maybe in the next like 5-10 years, this thing could be worth 1,000. But right now, in the short term, just for the next few weeks, even for tomorrow starting, I still see this thing running back to the 30s quite easily. It's just kind of being delayed right now, but it's just getting ready. It's just getting warmed up. So don't let your emotions get the best of you, guys. Don't let all the FUD, the fear scare you. I know the share price looks down. I know it's very undervalued, but I see this thing making a good comeback eventually. Give it the time it needs. I think it's going to start tomorrow. I think it's going to keep running well into next week, and I'm still very bullish. So thank you for listening. Have a great rest of the day, and never ever give up on your dreams, guys. Neo is going to the moon, and peace out.